Hello, bridal party! This is the Alchemist Bride channel, and I am the bride. I have no music yet. Hang on. I liked, what was it last time? I think it was Synthwave. Yeah, I think it was this one. Anyway, welcome to my lab, where I will be creating drawing experiments to get better at drawing. I'm under the weather today, so I apologize. That was a little sloppy. But I'm still here and still looking to make this marketplace happen, not this boat. Let me find something else, and maybe I do have the reference for the marketplace I want to use. I've almost gone through all my books, so that's exciting. Ooh, I think I do. Got here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's cool too. This is the one that I'm referencing, but not completely drawing. I sound like a frog. I have tea here. And I have water, but didn't sleep well, stuffed up. My throat is very, very scratchy, so hopefully I sound okay. Let me know if you can't understand what I'm saying. I'll try a little better, but this is going to be a very chill undertaking today, which of course, I don't know. I mean, the marketplace is going to be a little technically challenging, but hopefully it'll also be chill, because it should just be a bunch of, like, perspective lines, right? We're just learning perspective here. It should be all good. I do have this little, I made this doesn't make any sense. I have my grid paper for reference to show where the stalls are. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at my book. For reference that I have on screen, this happens to be called Life in the Renaissance, the City. Renaissance, I mean, this is not a historical comic, so it's not going to be historically accurate. I'm just using it, but the Renaissance is basically the kind of time period I'm going for, so hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I will also say, I think the weather kind of got to me. Skipping over spring is a problem. I love 80 degrees, but I was not prepared to, like, turn on the air conditioner and, I don't know, just be hot. I was uncomfortable, but I'm also very stuffed up, so maybe maybe there's just a number of things, but I still like it. I just kind of wish we had more spring. I feel like here, at least, we skipped a bunch of seasons. It was just gray for, like, months, and then suddenly 80 degrees out of nowhere, so I didn't even get to wear, like, I didn't even get to wear my raincoat. I went right from my winter coat to shorts. I don't know. But I accept that. All right, a little bit more tea. Let me get myself together here. I have this adorable little, this is a cat head. It's a black cat head. And the ears, it sits on the ears and the tail. That's the bottom of the cup. And now you know. Okay. I'm gonna put this so I don't drop it. I'm so stuffy. And it's not allergies. That would be acceptable. You can treat allergies. This I can't do anything with. So let's get on with the marketplace. I don't really know where to begin. I know I want my eye level. That's where I want to begin. I know I want my eye level to be, and actually I think this, let's look at where we've gone. If you miss, here's ships, here's docks, interior docks, which I did shade in. This isn't the shaded in version, but I do have, like, a more complete version of this. Sketches of the palace, inside the palace, like the I don't want to call them hotel rooms, but, like, the guest rooms, the ballroom, there's lots of ballroom in here. I spent a lot of time on the ballroom, and we'll continue to spend a lot of time on the ballroom. The ballroom is an important stage for the Alchemist Bride. Showing up on screen but not on my screen, so that's getting annoying. This is the exterior of the palace. And just random shapes. So that's where we've been. The I love this picture. And then the marketplace is where we're going. So I think I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. That's gonna be plenty. I'm gonna make this whole image a little smaller and see if that helps, because there's a bunch of layers and stuff to do. So, alright, let's do... I don't want to mess with the canvas size too much, but I want it to be higher. Okay. Alright, now we're set with this. Yeah. Let me start with... Ugh. There's gonna be a lot of that, I apologize. There's gonna be a whole lot of... Man, it's a bummer. I knew I would get sick. I just wasn't sure when and how badly. And it's not too bad, it's just annoying. I'm just annoyed, because I've got things to do. I feel like it's an inconvenience at this point. Anyway. Enough complaining. Alright, so if I want eye level to be fairly high. I'm just gonna use a color. Oh my gosh, I'm like forgetting how to. This is gonna be sloppy. I'm forgetting how to choose the color for the layer. For the art, my goodness. What a struggle. This is right. Okay, I did it right. Let's put the eyeline. If I want the buildings to kind of be this kind of thing, and it's like, here's the person and he's walking through it, you know, and maybe there's a stall here and a stall here. I want to have quite a bit of this sort of thing happening. Walking in like this. And then something here, and then another something like here. It feels like my eyeline is here-ish, like right in the center. Maybe that's boring, I don't know. I don't think so though. Make it a little lower so you get more of that sense of like street bustle. I have to have quite a bit of depth too. Alright, so I guess I must try it here. Here. Alright, if my dude... Once I figure out where this stuff is, the perspective goes a lot better. I got my dude walking in. Here's my dude. And he's like, I got money. I want to spend it in the marketplace. And he's walking through like this. And he's at somewhere. But I want to see more of it. But not that much. I want it to be like, if this is a stall, we don't see the top of it. Okay. So with that in mind, I want it to just like go back. Like this. This is how I want it to kind of feel. So I think there's my eyeline. I'm not sure. I don't know about the 1 point perspective either. Might use a grid. I might use a grid, which would make sense. Let's see, 4 stalls. And then there's more. Okay. So let me just commit and say this is my eye line. My horizon line. And I'm gonna try the grid again. It didn't work out great for me last time, but I will try again. And it didn't work out for me last time, I think, because when you involve a grid, you add the diagonal vertical point, or vanishing point, which is different than the. Well, my brain's not gonna do it. Let's see how many grids. How many grids do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20? What do I have here? 5, 10. I think this is 20 by 20 anyway. Let me just steal this. Actually, it doesn't even have to be that much. I can do 10. Smart object. So I have my little grid here. But I was saying when you introduce a grid, can't do it like that. Hang on. Let me try to put it in place and then I'll kind of finish what I'm trying to say about it. Too much text. I think I want it to be like that. I think. See, but the problem here is like, okay, so this is what I was getting at. The vanishing point now for this angle, which I don't think I want. What this? Becomes, it's actually up here. At least for this one, for the oh, more of the sniffles. Okay. We have hopefully these meet up. I don't know. Yeah, so the vanishing point is effectively here, which puts the horizon line here. Now, that's okay, I think. I think, you know, it's all gonna sit here. This is the eye line. But maybe make it a little more shallow. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this works. But, you know, this is effectively... But like last time when I used the grid, so I tried to introduce this line, and just like by adding walls, which I can do again. But what happened was... Oh shoot, yeah. The vanishing points didn't match up. And I got really frustrated because I felt like, well, they should. But they didn't. What's kind of weird here is I feel like maybe these will actually match up. Oh. Yeah, not perfectly. Let's see. Yeah, so they have a separate vanishing point, which is really frustrating me. I didn't understand why, but I think it's because... Let's see, that vanishing point for this grid is here. And then presumably, it would be the same for... like if I made another wall. But see, that doesn't even make sense now either, because it would be perpendicular to this wall. So what I'm really bad at is figuring out where the second, trying to use the grid in other ways, has not worked out for me, but getting it on the floor plane, it's okay. It's just okay though. It's not great, it's just okay. Kind of weird too that this doesn't. I'm just gonna stick with the one and hope for the best. So we're gonna use this as the vanishing point basis for the marketplace. And now we could just kind of put in some stalls. I have them marked, already picked. I have a fruit market, a leather worker, a perfumer, and then probably the most important, I'm gonna turn is the lead character has a alchemy cart that she built because she's incredible. So I want it to be, let's see what happens. I'm going to draw that like kind of first, but I also have to sort of design it, so bear with me on that, and then I want to add the rest of the stalls too. Oops. My gosh. The synapses aren't firing. That's what happens when sleep doesn't find its way to you. It doesn't fire as well. Alright, so the vanishing point is here. Maybe there's like... I don't know, like a brick separator type of thing. Just to show where maybe a back wall would end, whatever. That way I know where, because it doesn't all go directly to the vanishing point. It stops. So I'm gonna put like just a wall there. And it's like an imaginary wall, this whole back thing too. Like this is where the marketplace really ends. So all these lines kind of converge here a little further in. I have a ruler here, why not use it? Maybe right. So this is effectively... space of the market. I'm gonna make this like an imaginary wall. So if anything, there's like a wall here. Oh my gosh, the sniffling, I can't. I feel annoying. Probably am. I need a spot for this. I'm gonna put you. Right here. Is that what I'm trying to do? organizing my desktop for my reference. Okay. And really, any of these lines are valid. One point perspective. Alright, so let's try to just, I'm going to use the ground plane to place stuff. Her cart is going to be the focal point. Say it comes about that high for the wheels. And then her cart has maybe like a little roof type thing. I know it has little curtains. It's gonna have a little back porch type of deal. She can, let's see, because she's also got like a tent sort of in front of it with her stuff kind of connected to this cart. I don't know how much space did I give her? I think everyone's got like a 20 by 20. It's very generous. Nowadays at a market you'd only get a 10 by 10 or an 8 by 8, but I think she's got, oh no, it's even bigger. 25 by 20. Yeah, this whole group is like 25 by 20, 20 by 20. Okay, so she could be, well, these are 10 by, these need to be subdivided. These are really like this. So my 5 foot squares are the 5, 5, 5. This is a 10, not a 5. So anyway, with that in mind, I'll put a little reminder here. This is, yeah, 10. So she's got, so her cart's not 10 feet wide. Let's see. It's probably like 8. What's an oversized? How big is a highway? How big is a car? A car is a car even this wide? I guess it depends. It's a little wider. Let's see, you got 2 horses. It'd be at least 6 feet. How? Now I'm gonna look up how wide is a cart? How wide? Oh, a golf cart. A golf cart is 48 inches. Okay, this is way bigger than a golf cart. Right, it's a cart or a wheel, a horse carriage. It should be horse drawn. Let's see. Padded 42 inch wide seat. Ooh, that's a fancy, it's a heavy duty equestrian horse cart. Okay. Wow. They're expensive if you were trying to get it with a horse. Okay, so 82 inch shafts, that's probably the length. Ground to top of tires, 27 inches. With 38 inch body. That's not very wide, but that, I guess that's okay, so 38 inches, so about like 3.5 feet, right? And then, it's not very wide. How wide is a car? Okay, 5 feet. Okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's about, yeah. Okay, so 5 feet. 5 feet, between 5 foot and 6'2", with most cars averaging around 70 inches wide. Okay, so her cart isn't going to be wider than 6 feet. So it might be around 6 feet. So she's going to be somewhere in this half width range. Because again, this half is 5, so if one of her wheels is here, one of the back wheels, you know, this one. And that's like about the width of her cart. But then she's got, alright, so then, like this. Oh, you know what, she'd be parked. The way I'm looking at it anyway. You would be parked seeing her cart from this way, but I'll just show anyway as I'm developing it. No, I made it too wide. So if this is 10 feet, you know, this is going to be real skinny. Like this. I feel this is entirely too tall, because if this now is 5 feet, then this thing is like 30. It's not 30, and it's not 30 feet high either. So let's get this whole thing down. Perspective matters. The wheels are too big. Everything's too big on this thing. It might be 10 feet long. Okay, but I also think we're too far away. So. Maybe this is 5 feet then. Because I do want to see this thing sitting here. So these ground pieces then are, if I said it's like, let's say it's not gonna be 10 feet wide though. They're almost like a square. Should be like this. That's about how they're shaped. So if it's, you know, if she can sit in it, hang on. If this is her sitting in it, let's say this is the chair. She could sit in it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, it's like this. Told you it's a figure it out and chill day. This is what it looks like. It's not glamorous. Sometimes I do it better with pencil, but I couldn't show you the process as well, because my pencils are, you think this is bad, my pencils are a mess. They are a mess. Okay, and then if she's standing by it, she would just get down. So she still get like, she's waving customers over. That'd be about right. So these are not 5 feet wide. These are like 2.5 feet wide, because then the whole thing is, well, whatever. Trying to figure out the exact dimension of these squares is going to be tricky, but I think they're about 3 feet. Okay. Okay. Squares are about 3 feet, which means, I don't know what that means yet. Well, they're not even totally, I mean, hang on, because these aren't squares anymore. These look out of proportion. Like they're good guides, but they're not. Thinking out loud, thinking out loud. Do, 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 do. this is a square here, you know. That's a square. This feels like a square. I'm making a grid. Alright, close enough. Oh my god. Dropping the ruler. And I'm back. Okay. More of it over here. It's just totally stretched out right now. Remember, there's an invisible line here where there's like a wall. So, like, this, she's got her wheels. The wheels are pretty tall. We said 27 inches. Figure she's like 60 inches. She's at least 5 feet. She's more like probably 65 inches or something like that. She's like 5'6". So, she's a little shorter than me. 5'5", 5'6". Anyway. It's the top of her carriage. Right. And then, so she can get inside of this thing, is my point. So she's got a little walkway, and then she's got, and she can stand in it. So the roof needs to be higher. Because my point is, then she can open a little window. Like a food truck, okay? Envision a food truck. In fact, I should just pull up a food truck is what I should do. Let's see what I got here. Food truck. Let's see if there's one that makes sense. They're just making me hungry, honestly. I love food trucks. Food trucks are how I like to get my food. They are, ooh, this one's cute. Oh, it's called the teapot. Perfect. Okay. I guess I could share it. Why though? Okay. But just for me to understand. Okay, so we've got the carriage part. So there's like a little seat here, I've always thought. Or maybe here. But like just a bench that comes out. Then there's like a window here. This is what I'm getting at. There's a window here. She can stand here. So I'm gonna move her. If she's this tall, then she can also stand here. I want the window to at least be like that high. Okay, so she can stand on it. Okay, then I want to have shutters. This. And then there's like, do I want it to have shutters or do I want it to have a thingy? Maybe I want it to have a thingy. One of these. Like just a little hood. And then maybe she has a little window here. Some shelves or something. And then she's got, like in front of the cart, tables. I don't know, I really like shutters. And just, hey, she's open for business. And then maybe... Can't decide. Maybe this little side thing could have shutters. Or just one shutter like this. That opens. Although why? Because she only has one entry. Maybe it's just a little window. Maybe there's a little window she can open. Alright. And then... I want it to have curtains. She's a curtains girl. Okay, just figure there is a window back there and maybe you don't see it while she's like inside. But then she's got like different potions and all kinds of stuff that she makes. There's sort of a lab in here, but it's private a little bit. She has a vent. Let's see. What else does she have? Well, it's not really that complex because then, alright, and then on the side, this is my favorite part. On the side, she's got her little steps. You see it from the side. And maybe I'll just do it from an angle too. So here's her little door. It comes up to here. Right, she's to duck her head in. This is the top of the whatever. Here's the side. Well, she's got shutters, so it's like this. Maybe the other side opens up too. But it's closed for now. I don't think it does. I'm gonna say the other side doesn't open. And she's got like a bed up here, maybe, where she sleeps. Like a little cot right here, like on the side. Yep. She sleeps right above her lab. Wow, this really turned into... I should have drawn this separately, and maybe I still will. I don't know what to call this thing. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna bring up my pirate ship file, but I'm gonna resave it as cart. Because her is another... her location is also very important to the story. So let's get her. Okay, so we have this super sad concept art here. I was gonna do the whole marketplace, but I have to get the cart right first. So give me a sec. Let me get her cart going. I have a good idea of how I want it to be. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to do the marketplace today, or maybe it'll just be a cart. But either way, a triumph. Or a boat ship. It's not a boat or a ship. It's going to be a cart, hopefully. Hello! Welcome. I was gonna do the whole marketplace. This is what I have over here. But then I started to design her cart and realized that the cart needs to be designed before I can put it into the rest of the marketplace. But the marketplace, I have a reference on screen that you can kind of see. That'll sort of look like a bustling marketplace with a bunch of stalls and stuff. And I have my little sketch of where I want the stalls to be. But I realized I have to design the cart because really the focus is going to be like her cart. So, because she sells her wares out of it. And that's how she gets discovered as a famous, before she becomes the Alchemist Bride. She was a expert merchant. Alright, so let's get into this cart and the details I want it to have. So I want it to have her, it's going to be hooded. And this part should be wooden or something. Give her like a wood plank. This going across, something kind of nice. She's a good merchant, you know, she's not broke. She's not aristocratic. She's just, she is a working woman with a dependable income. Good for her at this time. Alchemist Queen. Just want her to have like a hooded type overhang. I don't even know. I don't even really. Maybe it should be wood. I feel like wood planks going across. I don't know. That's not great. happens. The boats turned out, here are the boats. They turned out better than I thought they would, for sure. Here's a boat. Does she have a pet? She has a bird construct. She has a parrot that she made. Its name is Zoom Zoom. I'm gonna get into that too. She does. She has a little pet, and the pet helps her with sales, and also has alchemical, like powers. Not powers. I mean, she programs it to like help, if she's in trouble with like healing and stuff with her own. The bird Zoom Zoom carries her potions on her. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's right. I took the boat. Now I just have to sail a boat myself, and I'll be able to do the complete thing. I like how the boat turns out. It's a good step towards the sky ships that I started designing, which are probably next on the docket. Are they next? Let me look. Oh no, I have to do a gladiator arena too. And another carriage. Man, when did the sky ships come? Hang on, because I have to look at my gigantic production list. Hang on. When do I actually need the sky ships? Oh my gosh. It's gotta be like issue 5. They come in maybe 6? 6. Issue 6. 5 and 6. Anyway, they're next because they're an important part of the... I know! I'm busy now. I'm busy now. Despite being under the weather, I'm busy now, so... I know, that's why I made the list. When you're busy, you have to make a list, and then you can kind of stay organized. At least I do. I have to make the list. But anyway, the sky ships will be fun too. So hopefully all of my boat drawing masterclass stuff will pay off when it comes to drawing the sky ships too, because like pirate ships are fun, but the sky ships like kind of have to be perfect. So not perfect, but close. They have to be recognizable. I want them to be like iconic. So when you see like the Enterprise or I don't know, the Firefly ship or the Millennium Falcon, stuff like that, like something that if there was like a Lego set of it, you would know exactly what it was. I'm thinking long term. It's not quite steampunk because it's like the burgeoning of steampunk, but it's not a steampunk look. So it's magical. These are magical sky ships. They're not practical, although there are like blimps and hot air balloon type of things that are happening around the same time. This is like magical, like ancient technology that is just coming to light now. Like it's technology that hasn't been used in years. It was when magic was more infused in the plane, and now it's basically been recently discovered and is being utilized for this time period's purposes. So yeah, so it's not steampunk. They're more like, it's more like pirate. Yeah. Lost rediscovered tech. Just because like it was hidden and people didn't know about it. But they know about it now, and it's gonna get used. Somebody was very clever, so yeah. Without spoiling it, that's the premise. But it's not steampunk. I don't want to get anybody who's hyped on steampunk to mistaken. I mean, but it is that idea of technology burgeoning and humans in the skies where they would normally just be like seafaring. Now there's the potential for being skyfaring. So why did I do that? I need to make one wheel and copy it. Anyway, that's the idea, I think. That's the concept. It's not a lost civilization. It's a civilization that's no longer supported by like today's like stuff. So they basically handed over what they thought was kind of defunct, decommissioned stuff and put it in the hands of somebody that can use it. So that is more the state of affairs for their arrangements. as far as the tech goes. But it's not, I mean, she's an inventor, and there's like mad scientist type stuff happening, and they're all these science people. And so I guess it kind of leans into steampunk, but it's definitely magically enhanced too, so. But they don't have the goggles and stuff. Like, it doesn't have the look of steampunk. I mean, it's got some gears. You can see it in my stuff. It's got, like, gears and pistons and that sort of thing. Not to go off on a random tangent about it. But good question. I'm working on it. I'm afraid to call it steampunk because I don't want to disappoint steampunk enthusiasts. They take it very seriously, so. I'm just gonna stick with, yeah, old new tech. Recycled, it's recycled tech. It's the merging of magic with things. Like this cart has, or at least will eventually be like an automaton, not an automaton, but, and not a combustible engine car, but like have enough gears and whatever to be able to move on its own. So yeah, her wheels should be pretty, right? I feel like that was a long-winded response. Hopefully I answered your question. I feel like I answered a bunch of other questions. Excuse me. In case I didn't say it already, I am a little bit under the weather today. I'm not feeling 100%, so we'll see how it goes. Pretty. It's not a I can show you a sketch of it. It looks more like a pirate ship. It's nautical, just in the sky, and it's almost got, I don't want to call them like rockets, but that would be cool. This is what I've got sketched. So hopefully I've got like all the floors like printed out. We'll see. I didn't learn how to draw. I was like, what does a warship look like, though? What kind? Is it a galley? What is it? What are ships? It's a big ship. This one is a really big ship. Her ship is smaller, but similar shaped. Like, they're all part of the same fleet, so they're all going to look kind of similar, but the male lead has a much larger ship, so I'm designing his first and then working my way down to the fleet, because he'll have a whole fleet, and she'll have one. And I don't want to spoil it anymore. That's good though. It happens in the first, like, I don't know, 6 issues. It gets to it quick. What the deal is with the sky ships, but yeah. Needless to say, they're relatively important to the story because the technology's new and they're excited to share it. Ooh, that doesn't look good, but maybe I can salvage it. Yeep. Okay, good. It's safe with you and the rest of the internet. As are most things. I won't say. It's not really a secret, but I feel like it will be more entertaining kind of if you don't know. Assuming you read it. Which obviously I think you should when it comes out. Whenever that is. I'm not committing to a release date right now. It's out when it's out. It's out when I'm ready to draw it. 2 different layers. Well, I don't want that. Okay, so what's this? I messed it up. Oh. Boo-hiss. I accidentally... Ooh! I didn't mean to do that either. Oh boy. Made some big errors here. Ah! Okay, good, good, good. Alright, I can undo this. Now we got it. Now we're back. Okay. Layers are hard. Let me save. Let me get on to save. Okay, so now she's got the regular, like, base to this thing. It kinda... Alright, so there's gonna be, like, I don't know, a beam, I guess, where they sit. Like a beam here, I think, and then maybe it, I don't know. What kind of shape would this take on? I feel like it really has to be geometric and symmetrical. So ugh. Sniffles are real. So annoying. It's too nice out to have sniffles. That's how I feel. It's just too nice out to have sniffles. I want to be enjoying the weather. Don't want to be sitting over here sniffling. Sniffling during my stream. Annoying mess. Alright. And then maybe here's the ground part. Do I like that? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. Let me do something else. Oh, I wanted to... I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to... kind of come to a V. So the side looks like... See, this is why I needed to switch, because I need to do the side angle too. Like this on the bottom. Wheel. Oh yeah, I want it to go through the bottom like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I don't know if it needs additional supports. Whatever this is. So the side angle. Maybe we get a little bit, goes out a little bit. Just gonna move this over a tad. Floating bench. Whoa. No. The cart moving. Eventually. It doesn't move yet. But her inventing its ability to move will help promote the shot. I mean, I don't... Maybe. I can't say. I can't comment on the overall shot. The fate of the shot. Okay, so if this is the height here. Then we've got, oops. Wood plank, wood plank, wood plank, wood plank. Let's see. Yeah, floating bench. Here, I'll bring it to you. Allow me. This sounds so much like the Mass Effect soundtrack. And I like it. Well, I hope it doesn't look like a boat when I'm done with it. Although I see what you see. Maybe there's like a back or something here. Or skylight. But also this is where her bed is. She's got a little cot right in here. A little pillow. So this is gonna be closed off, but in here, cot. Ooh! There you go. Who needs pirate ships when you have a transformable cart like this? This is the real technological revolution right here. I like it. You might see from the side. Let's see. Let's see. Just to show where that is. It's a different color. Oops. Gosh. Okay. Show that there is an under area there. Alright. Okay, so then, alright. So far so good. Let's bring this back up. Save. Poof! Alchemy! Alright. Oh, I don't think, now though looking at this, there's gonna be a lot of back and forth on here. This needs to be as long as this up here. Probably, or at least close. Back lined up down here. That's right. Lined up. Let's get a line here too, why not? Okay. Okay. Let's go cart. Oops. See if I can. It's a little confusing. This up. Clearly in front of this. Boring stuff, boring stuff. Do 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 do. Oops, too much. Boring stuff, boring stuff. Do 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 do. Gotta happen. Do it, merge it. Why not? Alright. Now we have, okay, so if this is the door, so the door is here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted the door to have shutters. Boop, boop, boop. So the only way to do that is get a little thinner. Then we're going to, I'm going to alchemy it is what I'm going to do. Put this door like this. This door like this. Now we got shutters. Open. And then on this side, this is not what I planned on doing today, but it's fun. I really was going to work on the marketplace, which is part of this, so I guess technically I am. So here's the door coming out. Maybe like that. Come out that far. It might. So the door's open in the back. Hinges on the side. And then the little door comes out like this. This is the only cart. The other ones are stalls, so they'll have more like tent type things. Yeah. No, it's a very unique very specific to her. She kind of had it built it and had it built specific for her needs. So she's the mechanic behind it. So she knows. All right, now I've got my main window. So again, if she's this tall, let's say she is. Oop. And if she goes inside here, oh, see, I made her too big. Still too big. This, and I guess she's just gonna have to bend over or stand here. She stands at the base, I guess, and bends over. Well, no, it's, yeah. Maybe she stands about here. She's about that height. Let's draw her a little. Let's draw her a little better. So if here's a seat. She sleeps like here. Or she can if she wants to. She has an apartment in the downtown. But if she's working late in her mobile lab, which is what this is, then how I want her. I don't even know that it has a. Okay. She's gonna have some sort of like mechanism thing here. On or whatever, straight edge. Let's see. Kind of thing, I think. Too much depth like that. Just probably got it on the other side like that. It's whatever hooks to the horse. But this cart doesn't move that much. I don't want to call it like a, it's not like a mobile home, but you know, she's got her like permanent parking spot basically. It's almost like if a food truck didn't move. Yeah, sort of like a second home. For sure, if she needed it. Which might shove a little window there, and then little doors here. You'll see the outside of the door. I don't know. Oh, she just got some pretty like handles. All wood. Alright, then she's got... Alright, back to what I was doing. Her window here. Oh, because we were going to see how tall she was. Right. Okay, so this is 27 inches, give or take. So she's going to be at least double this height. Like here. 27, 54. Yeah, we'll make her 54 inches. So she's going to be up here. Her head. She's 7 heads high. 7. Boop. Boop. It's exactly what she'll look like in the comic too. No. But if we put her in here, she's standing here, she bends over. I want her to be able to stand here, so I think she needs to be. Maybe the wheels are 24. Or maybe they're even bigger, maybe they're 30. She's gonna be that high. Thick. Unless she sits here. Or stands here. Whoops. Come back. Pop out. Bend to get out, but it's okay. Okay, so I think the floor needs to be a little wider here. Just so she can stand on it. Oops. This here. Oops. I want her to be able to stand on this, so let's get that to be. But then her little, oh, I guess she has to step out. Maybe she has a little step right here. Get out. Alright, let's see if that works now. Where is she? I'm gonna put her on a different layer. Let's make her like purple. There we go. She's standing here. It's like way up there, but I guess if she's well, now she sits in there. We just gotta figure out how tall she is and relative to the cart. Doop, doop, doop. And she can step out. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, so her whole, this whole, Boring stuff, boring stuff. Okay. Here's her character, so she can stand here and be looking right out, which is perfect. She wants to stand here. And then maybe she'll have like a little ladder that goes to her bed up here or something. So it's about that much bigger than her, which is probably right. Oh, give her some milk and a little cow. You're right. She's got herself a cow. This is a cow? I'm not even really sure. Hang on. Oh no. This is a pretty bad cow. There we go. Now she's got her cow and like her jug. Right. She's just milk for everybody. Yeah, perfect. No, milk be flowing. She got milk for days. It's that alchemy magic. She's got a magical cow. No, she does have that bird though, which I guess we'll put here. Now she's got her cow, the bird, the milk. She's good to go. Yeah, she's got like armor, so I guess she does kind of look like a milkmaid. She looks like a merchant. With that said, I didn't look up how merchants look. She's supposed to look like a maiden. She's got like a scarf and stuff. And she's actually, she has, it's a train, but she has pants and like boots. Looks more like this. I guess I could really show her. Oh! There's a twist. Stop spoiling my comic. Yeah, that's how. No. It's because of her intellect and science, not because of a magical cow. Magic cow! Woo! If he's magic, he has sparkles. That's right. Excellent. That's true. She's got herbs for days. She's basically the local apothecary. She's for all intents and purposes the apothecary. So, but she's working on her own potion. It's gonna change. It's gonna change the landscape. All right. Amazing. I gotta think about that. But you know what? Then she needs like land for the cow, and then she has to like have space for the cow. She comes from actually her parents are farmers, but they're like herb farmers or like seed, like soy type crop farmers. Maybe they need a cow. Maybe she needs a cow back home. I feel like you've changed the trajectory of this. She's gonna have herself a cow now. I'm gonna let you name the cow. You name the cow. You tell me what. Or the cow? Or I like or like a ship or. See, it's all tied together. Ships, masterclass, or cow. Or the cow. Amazing. Perfect. This is or. Is it spelled? No, or like this. Or. This is or the cow. Oops. Perfect. Oh, the cows don't pull. She needs like an oxen. And also, it's gonna drive itself if it moved. Because this is a big, heavy cart. Wait, that'd be cow abuse. she's got a cow for that. Or she's got a horse for that. She doesn't need to borrow. Or is busy. Or is busy. This is the best. It looks like it's pointing to Zoom Zoom, which is not. Hang on, let me move this. To see the cow. And here's Zoom Zoom. The bird is named Zoom Zoom and the cart is called Vroom Vroom. Now you know. Vroom Vroom. I'm not making that really is. That's not part of that's I'm not making that up. The cow should be like Moo Moo or something to go with it, but I like or. Boat. It's got that boat life. Okay. So in my sketch, I don't even know. I'm so off track now. But totally worth it. Alright, so she's got, I think she's gonna have like one of those, like this comes down, maybe, and then hooks in, right, and then, you know, this comes out and hooks in, this kind of thing. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna do a closed version and an open version. So this will be like closed. Let's move this whole thing over. And then I'm gonna copy it and move it over. Move it over. I'm gonna move Vanyesa and friends. I don't know where to put her now. This cow's in the way. Let's make her more transparent. She's back there. Or hey, we're just over here naming cows. This is Or the cow. This is the world premiere of Or the cow. She didn't have a cow until today, but now she does. Because she's got that Dutch milkmaid vibe. Dutch, right? Did you say Dutch? Oh, now I have to look in the stream. Yeah, Dutch lady milk poster girl. That's the vibe I was going for. Okay. It's Dutch lady or bust. My tea is cold. That's unfortunate. But look, it's inside of a cat. Look at this. This is adorable. You see this? And then the teapot. It sits on top of the teapot. Like the teapot is the body of the cat. I can't do it because I have tea in here, but otherwise I would show you. But this, see, it has a matching teapot. Because that's how much green tea I had today. A lot. I gotta go back and get some more. I'm living that matcha life. Delicious. a little bit of matcha tea. All right, so this is closed door. I was doing the marketplace and I started it. It's over here. But then I started doing the cart, which is really important. It's her, like, the main merchant for the whole thing. So then I realized I had to design the cart. So that's what I've been doing. This is the closed. This one's gonna be open. Ugh. Oh, and the cart is called Vroom Vroom. And she has a mechanical bird named Zoom Zoom. He was asking me if there were any pets. I wouldn't call it a pet. It's more like her assistant. It's like her lab assistant. I'm not sure I want to call it a pet, but I want to put her somewhere where she's not distracting me. Okay, or the cow. I'm gonna break you guys up. You're gonna go like here. Alright, I still need Vanyesa for the height. Now she's just giving a thumbs up. Ah, right. She approves of the cow. Cow back home. Her mom's like, come back home, you left your cow. Come get this thing, it keeps moving at me. Yeah, welcome to the stream. With the milkmaid and the cart. That's in progress. Currently in progress. Need you over here. I still want you on the drawing. So I'll put you here. As a reminder. Okay. So now open. So this is gonna open up. No. This kind of thing? Ooh. Hang on. Let me use perspective and we'll do it to both sides. Yeah! That's what I want. Just got this kind of thing happening. Okay. I need a stamp. Boom. Alchemist certified. Grade A. Alchemist certified. Oh, A like alchemist. Grade. Perfect. Now I gotta write that down. Grade A. Alchemist. Taking any notes this session. We are winning. The creative juices are flowing, that's for sure. Okay, and then this guy here just nailed it. Justano, I decided it's too hot. I thought I liked this weather, but then I'm not like feeling so hot today, and I decided it's too hot and I don't like it anymore. And I might regret saying that because we've only had hot weather for 3 days, but like I kind of wanted spring. I didn't even really get to wear my raincoat or do anything. Justano and I are from similar climates. Okay, yes, I agree with you. Last time I was like, what do you mean too much sun? But today I've had enough. That's enough now. I would like a cloud. And I drive a black car, and my car was like hot, and I was hot. Even with like the windows open, I'm hot. I'm uncomfortable. And it's not like anywhere is ready for it. Like nobody's prepared for it to be this hot in April. It's even hotter today. I don't know about you. We have 83. Are you at 83 today? Because it's absurd. Like there's no pools or anything. No, thank you. Take it back right now. Yeah. It's too much. It's just too much. Which I'll definitely like come back for me in November and be like, remember when you said it was too hot and you were complaining? Fine. I accept that. I accept that. But geez. Like, I don't know what polar bear died to make this weather happen, but I would like them to be okay. It's not even, I can't even really enjoy the, like there's no pools, nothing's open. Like none of the fun summer things are open this early. They don't open for another like 2 months because they wait until Memorial Day, even if it is 80 out. So, yep, just gonna complain about the weather now. All right, so if the bed, back to the thing. And then maybe she'll have some cool like decorative elements here too, like when the cart's closed. I don't know. It's too hot. And then of course I decided to bake something yesterday just because, and so the oven was on and I was like, that was stupid. Why did I turn the oven on? It's like 80 degrees outside. I never bake anything. But then yesterday I had a little bit of time and I was like, I want to make this one thing. Which I did, but when you turn the oven on, it makes everything else hot. Those are my I'm kind of a complainer today. I don't mean to be. I'm a little under the weather. It's a little hot. and I don't love it. I feel like it's a lot of pressure because it's so sunny. Like if I'm inside, I'm wasting it or something. Even though I want to be drawing. Okay, a little more tea. Still cold. Boo. I'm gonna complain about my tea. I'm gonna complain about my weather. I'm gonna complain about my stuffed up nose. My goodness. Okay. So her bed is tucked in here. This is her cot's like right here. So she can sleep in there if she was on the road and needed to. No spoilers, I'm not saying she will. I'm saying if she needed to, she could. And this is built into the wall with brackets or something. She's not all that heavy, but she can't have visitors. If you get what I'm saying. Bracket this into the wall. And like a blanket. Obviously. It's not made. Her bed is not made. Vanyesa does not make her bed. And maybe she has a little like stuffed zoom in her bed. That doesn't look at all like a parrot. Hang on. There we go, that's a little better. Let's put shade on this to show something different. Okay. Stuff zoom. In stores soon. You heard it here first. You heard it here, folks. Stuff zoom coming to store. Hopefully, I would love that. That'd be amazing. Maybe I'll just make my own. I've done that before. I did that for Bellossoms, my animated series. I commissioned stuffed, like a stuffed plush of it. If you've seen the show, there's the characters called the Blossoms, which are pink flowers, and the characters that are thorns, which are red flowers, and she transforms. So she's Gigi, and then you flip, like you pull the petals over, and then you flip it over, and it's Mimi, and it's my favorite toy. I had it commissioned though, and it was quite expensive, so that one is not for sale, although when I have it at my table at conventions, people are like, wow, is that for sale? And I'm like, no, it's not. But please let Target know that I'd like to sell them. I'd like to have dolls, and I'd like to go buy them at their stores. Or is a Kickstarter exclusive. Or, you know what else I like? It also sounds like a pirate, like R, but it's like or. I was wrong to correct the spelling of his name. I'm gonna fix it now. I made it or, but his name has to be or with 4 R's, or why bother? Boom. Done. That's what you get. That's what you get for being an early onboarder. You get to start naming the cute, friendly animals in the story. All right. So she's got her cot up there, which you can't see from here. But what she does have is this a window? I guess so. This is gonna be like a window. I like it. Yeah, the other stalls in the marketplace are not going to be nearly as like, detailed. Not even as close. Oh my gosh. The cow has its own backstory. Oh no, is it a tragic one? Oh my gosh. He's the last survivor. Of the grade A Buccaneers. And he migrated this whole way. Alright, this is open. So now the inside of this thing. Oh gosh. This is the outside. I feel like it looks pretty good. Give this a little extra. I can't wait to be at a con and if somebody asks me about Or the cow and be able to refer them to this video. Like, well, if you go on the YouTube channel, you'll see that Or the cow. Oh. I mean, why even, I don't even feel like she's the star of her own, like, comic anymore. I feel like really it's like Or the cow featuring the Alchemist Bride. But it's like every other issue, it's like one little panel of her, but then the rest of it is just all about this cow. Okay, so she's gonna have like tinctures. Maybe on display like this, like little, like strapped in. Because she's a potion person. And then maybe she'll have like herbs hanging. Pouches. Different, or like, they wouldn't have, I guess they wouldn't have Ziploc bags, right? They'll have like cloth bags hanging from, she's got maybe hooks, little hooks. Kind of just almost like a pegboard. They didn't invent Ziploc bags yet. Maybe she's on it. Maybe she'll get around to it. Oh no, you know what? They should be loopies. I'm gonna make them little loopies like this. And that way, from the inside, when she flips it over, or like, you know, goes like this, then they'll just like flip over and hang. Yep, that works. Functionality. You gotta have an IKEA mindset here. It's a small space. And so she's got her hooks. I mean, I would definitely buy something from her. I don't know what. I don't know if I'd buy a potion because her potions are experimental right now when she's working on the cart, so. But it's for science. Alright, so now she's got, let's just draw a potion bag and I'm gonna kind of copy and paste it. Or an herb bag. These are exotic herbs that she's discovered. That there and that here. Ah, don't do that. I feel like I got quiet because I'm getting serious now. Getting into the nitty-gritty details of what her cart will turn out to be. I think one more set of hooks here. But she's out of some stuff too because she's doing well, right? So, you know, maybe this one sold out, whatever that was. Maybe this one sold. Maybe this one sold. Okay. Let's grab this again. Put one like here. Here. And little herbalism pouches. Ore of the high seas. Alright, so she's got all kinds of... Maybe they have little labels on them, I don't know. I feel like she more just sniffs them and knows what they are, but this will add some texture, so we'll put some labels on. So she's got that, and then she's got like actual potions. This is where she makes her money. She is a potions expert, and she has an experimental one she's trying to get people to try. Too big. Maybe they do sit on a little shelf, I don't know. Sit on like a little wedge. Maybe this is like a... we got here. How am I doing on time? Okay, I'm doing okay, okay. The bag is sus. I mean, it's an experiment, okay? It's not, she's a benevolent alchemist. I can tell you that. Excuse me. She's a benevolent alchemist. Whether or not her potions taste good or are effective yet remains to be seen. Give her a break. She's burgeoning. She's learning. Science is a process. Just like learning how to draw the science is becoming a process. I feel like maybe she's sold some of her potions too, so they're not all here. Like little, they're custom made, so maybe she's got little sliding rack things, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do like that idea actually. She's got little, they're like curved like this, so it sits in the divot. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Told you. Now I feel I didn't sleep well. It was hot. I was not feeling well. But I'm very much enjoying drawing this. So yes, so she sells all kinds of things. So there's gonna be like so she's got this makeshift lab in here where she's working on stuff. There's like, you know, a table. Let's see, how tall is she again? Let's grab her. So she's here. blah, 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 buy my stuff. And then just sit down. There's gonna be a table like here with another chair, like a stool. So she's got her, like a workshop here, like a workbench. And she's got all of her, you know, the lab type crazy swirly equipment things, you know, the Sturry McWhatsit and the, you know, other stuff, beakers, the, like, beakers for days, you know, just all kinds of alchemical equipment. But yeah, she originally, she used to sell all kinds of random stuff. So she's got these other tables out here. Her specialty is working on this potion. This very specific potion that is like a generational recipe that she's trying to perfect. Okay. And so she's trying to learn how to do it. She has met with some of the world's. Oh yeah. She definitely has a mortar and pestle. We're gonna put that. Beaker, liquids. She's got kinds of storage stuff here. You know, she's got, so the bed's up here. You know, she's standing here. There's probably behind her, like, another big storage area type thing. With just, okay, so if this is a stool and she's can sit here, so figure she's working here, like this kind of thing is happening. Then she's got, how much space does she have to work with? Where's the side? So these come out, bed's up here. Nice. She's probably got like that much, but she also has to be able to get out, right? So maybe she's got like another storage thing up here with like more of her stuff. No, storage type things. So she would find like buyers and kind of like size them up and figure out what they wanted, and then they would buy from her because she's like a really effective salesperson. But meanwhile, she's working on this very specific serum that she's been trying to perfect over the years. So she has a bit of a lab type thing back here. There might even be too much detail. Go over this. Just figure there's like something back here. Oh my gosh, the sniffles, man. The sniffles are real. Oh, and she needs her, oh yeah, she needs her, her ladder to get up to her, like, kind of sleeping quarters. So I guess I'll put that, I don't know, here. It's not gonna be very big, right? So her cabinet's gonna end here. Where all these are. Ladder that goes up. To her bed, which is like literally right here. And then yeah, a bunch of other shelves and all kinds of stuff really. I should just look up lab equipment, but I think this is it. She's got like the straight up ladder. I feel like like she's got some shelves too. Make her stairs into her ladder. Oh. You mean this? I mean, it just slides out. And she kind of needs a dedicated ladder. I mean, this is actually more space. Although scientists are messy, who knows? I mean, she's just got extra beakers and just like piles of herbs lying around. You know, tongs. It's hanging like her. These look more like candles. Wow. Let's fix this. Maybe she's just got random, like... jars. Jars of things. They had jars back then, right? I don't know. Probably not. Where's Zoom Zoom? Zoom Zoom perches himself probably, like, somewhere up here. He does need his own perch, doesn't he? That's a good point. I'm gonna say he probably perches himself, like, kind of here. He's got a little spot where he can, like, spot customers. Well, maybe this whole window needs to be higher because I feel like the desk and the window would line up. He can perch right here. Or he can perch like outside. I mean, I think he can kind of sit here. Switch. He's not a full, I mean, he's a bird, but he's a mechanical bird that she built, so. Let's see. What else? So yeah, she's got maybe some spoons. Just cups and stuff. It's just beautiful. Don't worry about it. Does she need, oh, she needs like a burner? Oh. That might cost some. I'm gonna move these up a shelf. Just like around here. I'm gonna put like a burner type of thing here. Or like an oil lamp type of thing. It's just like a really thick candle. I think the burner's like over here too. And she's also got, well, I mean, other than the herbs and stuff, she's also got like her stuff to work on, like Zoom Zoom, like her mechanical stuff. So we need some like gear. I mean, it could all just be under here too. I mean, it doesn't have to be all out, but she's got some like gears and like springs. A couple more metal, just metal shard type things. All kinds of stuff. But this window also needs a curtain because alchemists work in secret a lot of the time. Yeah, there's this kind of like a, actually I guess I should put it over her head in case she ever wants, you know, to look at the stars when she's sleeping. But yeah, there's a little hatch type of thing here. Also, she needs a quick escape, which she might need. I'm not saying she will, I'm not saying she won't. I'm saying it's possible. Maybe the curtain should be on the outside. What do we got? Tinted glass. But it won't be as cute and cozy-ish. Plus, I'm not sure they've invented the concept of tinted glass yet. But I could be wrong. I mean, I guess they have stained glass at this point. Side. Switch this up. Oh yeah, she does need some flowers. Yeah, she is a very she's very good at gardening. She has to be, because sometimes she's a good forager, so she knows like kind of what herbs to look for and stuff. Good point. Yeah, she could use some flowers, like a little flower basket here. Right. Yeah, let's get some flowers in here. She would have, oh, I forget the name of the hyacinth, maybe? I can't remember. She does have a flower that she's very, very fond of that I'll make sure to put in there. in final art. I think I made that window too complicated by making it like octagonal, but I sort of like it too. I'm gonna leave it. She's probably got stuff on the inside hanging from places too. Like her own herb stuff. Or maybe just like fabrics. All kinds of things. Yeah, so then on this one, the curtain would be closed. But she'd have her flower basket, so let me just steal this from over here. You can't see what I'm even doing. It was behind my head. Zoom this little perch. What do we think? What do we think? Does she need her little like name on the outside? Oh. I don't know that she does. I feel like people just know who she is. Your friendly local herbalist. So when you look inside from the side door, you have this, and then you have her, like a stool. Oh my gosh. Alright, hang on. Like a stool here. Oh my god, did my playlist end? For real? Well, I guess I'm gonna find some more music because I'm not quite done drawing. Come back, music. What do we want? I'm gonna go, since it's like 90 out, I'm gonna go with pools, hot tubs, and beaches. Okay. Also, my screen is quite hot. Like, sitting here in front of my screen is kind of like a lot too. It's just, ugh. What did I say? Her herbs and her beakers and her whatever. And this is, oh wait, this was supposed to be a lookout window. This can't be his perch. This whole thing is like a lookout. In fact, this whole thing should be a window right here. Another window looking out, so there's another curtain. So I'm gonna put this window right here. That's pretty high. But it also has shutters on the front. Oh, on the screen. That's my reference. Yeah, eventually, once I go to do the marketplace, that's gonna be my reference for like the kind of surrounding buildings and stuff, but we'll see. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. This is just stuff. She's got stuff, okay? She's got stuff and things and places. Yeah. She's got like a safe under her desk. Like here, maybe. Probably where the money goes. Mad cash. But it's like a secret compartment. Hello! And I'm still here. Normally, my stream would be over at 11, but I'm still sitting here drawing this cart. With my stuffed up nose. But welcome back. Any more epic sewing? I don't know. You know, you missed it because I announced it at the top of the hour. And by top of the hour, I mean the last hour, not this hour. So around 9 CST. So I was talking about how that's going to be. It's this book right here. My reference for what a bustling marketplace should kind of look like, which is what I started to draw over here. Let's see. This whole thing, but then I got into the cart and how big is the cart and what does the cart look like, and then now I have the schematics of her cart that I'm figuring out, so. I like it. I'm tired, but I like it. Let's give her, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do, hang on, yeah, I don't want your hands to die. Give yourself the breaks that you deserve. Maybe, okay, open it. Okay, none of these. I'm gonna try to find, I thought I had, give me a second. I thought I had, yeah, where's my logo? So I did this. Oh, I don't really have any. Oh no, not that one. I know what I want. Man, my brain, again, the synapses aren't firing, but I'm gonna work on it, you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna find it here. But where? Oh man, I don't even know where it is. I'm looking. Ah, ha ha ha! Found it. Okay. I'm gonna steal this. Will below the cart have anything inside? I haven't thought about it yet. Should it? You tell me. It can. I mean, the money could go under the cart too, but then somebody could come in and like drill up and like steal all of her money, so. I mean, they could do that anyway, I guess. Under the cart. Possibly. Maybe even her. Maybe she could hide under it. Not that she'd need to hide. Plot-wise. I don't know. I think the cart really needs a lot of structure down there. Okay. I also could use one of those. It's hot and sweaty. We'll enjoy it. Yeah, you come back. I'll probably still be here. Or a cow. Hide a body or a cow. Do like this. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just want. Oh, you know what? It'd be down there, like clothes and stuff. So she'd have like extra like cloaks, maybe other wares, like you were talking about the gems and stuff earlier. So I think this whole bottom part, here, hang on, let's move all this up. Ooh, I don't want to cut off the cow. Oh, cow. Or the cow. There. Yeah, like a locker closet type of thing. So I move this up. Why is this so high? This doesn't need to be there. This could be like over here somewhere. Same with this. This could be over here somewhere. Okay. Let me just get organized for a second. Alright, so the bottom down here. Opens up, probably has a trapdoor style thing, like one side opens, the other side opens. You know, like in a minivan where they have the stow and go? The stow and go. It's the stow and go area. So she's got maybe some clothes. Maybe some of her magical, maybe like a weapon, like a dagger, if she needs it. She's no good with a dagger though, I'll tell you that right now. She's okay with a crossbow. Some other fabrics and stuff. Random, whatever, scarves. I'm writing myself notes, so when I look on this later, I'll remember what it was that I did. Although I guess I could just watch playback too, but... So she's got that under the carriage too. Oh, you know what? The thing about under the carriage is she stands there. So it's just on an angle, but this is actually, it's not, yeah, she doesn't have this. In fact, the storage is going to be in those lockers because the bottom of the carriage here, this looks like this. Like it just steps down. And then it comes back up. So she's got like a little step here, and then this part comes. Like it's a step to get up to where this is. Like this is a step here. This is the shape of this. It's hollow because she stands. Let me just move her real quick. She stands here, like on the floor part. So it's not a. It's just angled. I totally forgot. So this bottom part is actually like where the floor is here. This whole thing. Because she stands there, so. What a recessed floor. I know. Oh, sorry. This shape. Oh my gosh, my big old head's in the way. My goodness, maybe I could get rid of some of these. Windows. It's like this. This is like a recessed floor. With step. Like that. In here, that's what this is. and then she like steps up onto it. So it's got like a little platform thing here, right under here. She steps onto. Yeah. And then from the side, it might look like this. No, when closed, the floor is like, this is the floor. But the side looks like this. So where you see the wheels here, this part's at an angle, and then, but this is the floor, like right here. So she can stand here, but she takes a step up and then kind of walks down. So it kind of goes like this, if that makes sense. So if anything, like the walls are kind of elevated, but it just comes at like a bit of an angle to leave room for the tire rotation. I think, at least on this go. Although I do like how this looks, so I think we'll probably stick with it. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. They do, it's just like a plank. So they kind of just go, whoop. Or maybe they fold into, maybe they come up. Maybe this is like a wall. And it goes like this a little bit. It doesn't go all the way, but maybe it's just sitting behind the, yeah, I like that idea. So it's like this, and then when the shutters close, it's like behind the shutters. So this is the shutter, you know, like this. If they're not stairs, it's like a plank. So if you see it from the side, like you do here, it's just on an angle. They're not really stairs. So I think this like comes up, you know, about halfway, and then here's the shutter. You know, pivots behind her. Behind walkway, behind back door. So there's like a hinge. And this like folds up like that. And it tucks away. There we go. IKEA mindset. Boom. Still design here. So when you're inside, and then she just pushes it out. But when she wants to bring it in, maybe there's a little like cable here. Yeah, and she just pulls it back in. She needs to, and like, I don't know, clips it in or whatever. It just lays there. Wow, that was super quick. Wow. There we go. All right, let's get through here for a little more. I want the doors to have this too. And just make it go like. Yeah, that was super speedy. Steal this. Oops. How did that work? Oh, I know why. Alright, what we got here? So there's a door. I don't know how ornate I want this to be. 2 hours, but I'm going on 2.5 at this point because I'm trying to get through this cart so I can actually do what I set out to do, which was work on the marketplace next week and be all ready and set up. Today I've got a little more time. Normally I have a hard out on Thursdays, but today I have a little bit more time. So we will see. I don't know, how intricate should this be? Pretty intricate, right? I just want this to mirror this top one. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for ore. The real star of the story. Have a good one. Yes, I think it's time for me to soon. For me to soon head off as well. I've been drawing basically 2.5 hours straight, so it's probably time for a break. Good as any. I'm also feeling under the weather today. I'm with you. I have a scratchy throat. I'm stuffy. Let's all just take a minute and chill. No worries. We're all going to be in recover mode. It's okay. This is your permission to chill moment. Not that you need permission. This is your forum for it. Just gotta be wooden on the inside like that. Wings up. My next thing, once I get the flats going, is that I'll have to be able to do this in perspective. So we'll fix this. This is wrong. This is a window. The outside. There's like a roll here. Just for a little bit of back support. And potentially a blanket. Okay. And then the window here. I do like how this turned out. Oh, you know what? This should have the this should have this too. Still have it? Oh, I do. Great. Yeah, I'm a lurk-friendly channel. I don't mind at all. Very simple one in there. Little flower box. This is cute. I think it turned out cute. I like our little cart. I think my next thing will be to be able to move it in space. But I have it from the 2 angles that I need it, so I think it looks pretty solid. You get a good idea of kind of what she's selling and what she's doing, so hopefully you know, comes across. Yeah. I think this despite my feeling under the weather and my cold tea, I love Or the Cow, and I think this experiment was a success today, you guys. That's it for me. That was good. It was better than I thought it would be because of how I'm feeling, but I'm happy that I got to design her cart. That's really exciting. I love her cart. I had sort of little sketches of it before, but having a more finalized version that I can be able to work from reference is great. So I'm really excited that, you know, this worked out and I took the time to do this today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day, even though it's hot. Whatever your weather is, I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.